So what's up everyone? In this video, the next capital city I'm about to draw is going to be Denver, Colorado. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to work. Denver is obviously the capital of the state of Colorado. It's also the largest city in the state of Colorado. The city is part of the top 20 largest American cities by population. It's the 5th largest capital city by population. It's the most populated U.S. city in the mountain states. The city is located in the South Platte River Valley on the western edge of High Plains, which is east from Front Range of the Rocky Mountains. It's the second most populated U.S. city in the Mountain West, so it's right behind Phoenix. And this is the previous capital city that I drew on camera. So brace yourself here. This city went through a lot, and this is a pretty long history here. This is going to be a pretty long history. Again, brace yourself. During the 19th century, the Denver area was part of the territory of Kansas and was settled with small numbers until the late 1850s. People started looking for gold, and gold was discovered in the Rocky Mountain region. This led to the Pikes Peak Gold Rush. In 1858, during the summer, a group established the Montana City, and this is the first settlement for the Denver area. And the area quickly died because gold was very difficult, very hard to find. And then people started moving to a different area, north to the confluence of the South Platte River and Cherry Creek. Then this led to the new settlement called St. Charles. And I believe there was this trail, the St. Charles Trail. I'm not really sure. Then there was this town, another town called Aurora, that was founded by William Greenberry Russell and other settlers south of the Cherry Creek in October of 1858. And it's named after the one in the state of Georgia, which is a gold mining settlement. And also, this is currently a ghost town. And then another town was founded, Highland, which was developed slow ASF. In November 1858, there was this guy named William Larimer Jr., who met the territorial governor named James W. Denver. Larimer wasn't happy. He wasn't too happy about the area and moved to a new area. The area was changed to Denver City. When the east side of the territory of Kansas became the state of Kansas, the other side of the territory became the Colorado Territory in 1861. That's the year that the American Civil War started. During the late 1860s, the Denver City became the territorial capital, and then in 1876, the Colorado Territory became the state of Colorado, and then the early 1880s, Denver City shortened its name to Denver, and then the early 1880s, Denver became the permanent capital city of Colorado. Denver is nicknamed Mile High City because its elevation is 1 mile. It's also nicknamed Wall Street of the West because of the commercial buildings the city has. It's not the only Western American city to have that nickname. The city also has a skyscraper boom. I guess it's one of the few major American cities to have that skyscraper boom. It's where a skyline would start off nice and small, very small, and then as the decades go on, as the years go by, uh, the buildings started taking, skyscrapers would start to take over spaces, and buildings would just get taller and taller. And the city of Denver has a really nice skyline. It's one of the prettiest skylines in the world. I really love the city's skyline. I guess it's one of my faves. I'm gonna go ahead and go through these various places of the city of Denver. We got the Millennium Bridge, Denver Union Station, Colorado State Capitol, Cheeseman Park, Denver East High School. It's a very popular high school, one of the most popular high schools in the US. University of Denver, it's the oldest private university in the entire Rocky Mountain region. Republic Plaza, it is the fun facts about this building, it is the tallest building in the city of Denver. It's also the tallest building in the state of Colorado. It's also the tallest building in the Rocky Mountain region, or in the mountain states of the US. Wells Fargo Center, it's nicknamed the Cash Register, and it's considered to be Denver's most famous skyscraper. Coors Field, it's home of the Colorado Rockies, a baseball team. I'm also going to throw in Dick's Sporting Goods. It's home of this soccer team called the Colorado Rapids. This stadium is not really it's not really in the city of Denver, but it is part of the Denver area, Denver metro area. Ball Arena, it'll be remembered as the Pepsi Center. Back then, it used to be called the Pepsi Center. It's home of the Denver Nuggets, the basketball team. It's also home of the Colorado Avalanche, a hockey team. The Empower Field at Mile High, it's home of the Denver Broncos, a football team. And damn, the Denver Art Museum. The city of Denver is the birthplace of these famous people. Several of these famous people here, such as the basketball athlete Chauncey Billups, comedian Matt Eisman, TV personalities Dwayne Chapman and Beth Chapman, RIP to this woman, voice actor Frank Wokar, and actors Tim Allen, Anna Sophia Robb, and Mary Jo Catlett. I felt like I should have stuck with a different picture instead of the one I used to make the drawing. I felt like I should have went on Google Images, I should have went online and picked out a much more better picture of the city of Denver, the skyline of Denver, maybe the aerial view of the city's skyline and then the mountains in the background. I feel like that would be a much more better challenge, and I feel like it would make the drawing a little, much more superior than the picture I stuck with for the video. Much like the previous Capital City drawing video, I had to draw some parts of the Capital City drawing off camera so I could be able to save my camera's memory, because I was feeling a bit worried that my camera's memory would get full if I continue recording. if I continue, yeah, recording and drawing a capital city out. And also, this drawing, it was less painful compared to the previous capital city drawing because, well, the drawing took less than 3 hours. It took almost 3 hours for me to complete, but that previous one was brutal, way more brutal. Whoa! My hand is feeling a bit sore from doing this. Okay, here's the finished capital city drawing of Denver, Colorado. Oh boy, had a lot of fun. But this drawing was also a pain in the rear end for me to do. This drawing was almost as brutal as the other drawing, the previous capital city drawing. This building is under construction. Obviously, it's the skyline. I drew a bunch of trees. The trees were pretty painful. But the buildings were twice, actually 5 times painful compared to the trees that I had to draw. I drew some lamp posts. I don't know if you can tell that I drew some lamp posts. Yeah, the city of Denver has a really nice skyline, really nice buildings, high rises, low rises. So that is going to be the end of this video. Stay tuned for more content, and I hope this video was quite enjoyable to watch. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your time. Feel free to subscribe to this channel. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I love to connect with you people. And also, feel free to follow my Facebook page. So, I will catch each and every one of you guys later.